What's up, it's Gene, your coach and motivated impact storyteller. This is Gene's Motivation, and I'm here to help you to believe that you're worthy to be great. Now, hopefully you have acknowledged your empty closet moment and have an understanding on how it affects your life. And what I wanted to focus on in this video is self-downing. And what self-downing is when you are self-critical of yourself to the point that you talk yourself out your dreams, you talk yourself out of your goals because you don't believe that you're worthy of those dreams and those goals. And if we want to get to the point that we believe that we're worthy to be great, if we want to develop a worthy mindset, we must overcome self-downing within ourselves. And that starts with understanding how those empty closet moments have an effect on our life. I was in the juvenile detention center, and when I was in there, I was actually teaching the guys about, how to develop social and emotional skills and communication skills. And my focus was helping them to overcome their empty closet moments. Now, many of the guys were enjoying themselves. They love getting up in front of their peers, talking, telling their story, being able to express themselves, be vulnerable. But there was one particular kid that was sitting in the back. He was a white male. He was probably about 13 years old, extremely small, and he didn't say a word almost the entire week that I was there. So one day I went over to him and I said, hey man, I know I haven't bothered you. I haven't asked you to come up, but just between you and I, are you okay? Do you feel out of place here or what is it? And he looked at me and he said, no, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I should be talking. And I was like, why would you say that? Do you feel that, did somebody tell you that in here that you were stupid and dumb? You should be talking? He said, actually, that's what my daddy told me all the time. You see, my daddy would tell me how stupid I was and how dumb I was and I shouldn't be talking. And he also took his dirty underwear and he would smash them in my mouth. So I looked at the kid, I said, well, first of all, I want to let you know, nobody's going to smash any dirty underwear in your mouth in here. And you're not stupid. You're not dumb. And you can talk. I want to hear what you have to say. The rest of the guys would love to hear what you have to say. And it took him some time, but over the course of next week, he was able to get up and say his name and where he was from. And he just told us a little bit about himself. He wanted to be a race car driver. But this kid, empty closet moment of his daddy telling him how stupid he was, that he was not allowed to talk and stuffing dirty underwear in his mouth, caused this kid to be self-downing himself all the time, telling himself that he's dumb, telling himself he's not allowed to talk. And many of you all, you're doing the same thing. You had something that happened in your life and now you are downing yourself. You are so critical of yourself to the point that you won't even try to go after your dream. You won't even try to go after your goals because you are struggling with self-downing. And if you want to get to the point that you believe that you're worthy to be great, and if you want to develop a worthy mindset, you must overcome self-downing in your life. So how do you do that? Number one, write down the negative thoughts, the critical thoughts that you're saying to yourself when you're thinking about going after your dream, when you're thinking about achieving a goal. What are the negative thoughts that you're saying to yourself that either talk you out of it or cause you to quit? And number two, ask yourself, what part or what empty closet moment is causing you to have that thought? Because if you can link the actual thoughts to the empty closet moment, then you have an opportunity to really look at it for what it is and be able to self-assess on a deeper level and to combat those negative thoughts by creating positive thoughts that will give you the confidence to go after your dream. You see, that kid in the juvenile detention center, one thing that I had him do, as well as the other ones, is to be able to challenge those negative beliefs, those negative thoughts, those self-downing thoughts that they had that was telling them that they was not worthy. And that's the same thing I want to do with you. So I challenge you to take the time out and write down those negative thoughts, those self-doubting thoughts that's telling you not good enough, those self-doubting thoughts that are keeping you from going after your goals and dreams. And then look at them and ask yourself, how is your empty closet moment affecting you to the point that you have these thoughts that are holding you back? And then I want you to write some positive thoughts about yourself. And those positive thoughts, I want to encourage you, when you get up in the morning, walk into the restroom and say 10 times the positive thought about yourself. 10 times telling yourself that you're worthy to be great. 10 times that you are not what your past is trying to define you as. You can overcome self-doubt if you take the steps to face it and to fight it with positive thoughts. I want you to, ask you if you are willing to, get a copy of my book. I have an ebook version, Overcome Your Empty Closet. And this book is designed to help you to build your self-worth. It is a self-assessment tool that will help you to challenge those empty closet moments and those self-doubting thoughts that are coming from those moments that are telling you not good enough. And if you, at this moment, don't feel that you want to get a book for yourself, I ask you to sponsor a book for a kid in juvenile detention center, because I am still giving out books to juvenile detention center because I want to help those kids to defeat their self-doubting thoughts and overcome the empty closet moments in their lives. I want you to always remember that you are worthy to be great. But in order for you to develop a worthy mindset, you must overcome the self-doubting thoughts in your life. Peace.